Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, just welcome. Today we're going to go over two makeup products. One has just been released a few days ago, and the other one was released I think in January, but it's a product that's kind of been selling out fast every time they've been restocking it, so they're both cool products in my opinion. Um, and one of the products I have a different opinion on than a lot of other people who have been reviewing it. So if you're considering buying it, it might be neat to get my viewpoint and compare it maybe to some of the other viewpoints that you've seen so far. Before we get started, just something funny for people who watch most of my videos. So I've been wearing headbands lately, like it's my thing. I'm getting a lot of them from ModCloth, and I had worn this one in a video like not that long ago, and I was joking around. I think it was my video about my FabFitFun box, and I was saying that I was channeling Blair Waldorf. And when I went to order this one, I saw in the reviews for the other one, someone's review literally said, "This headband is Blair Waldorf." I just started like cracking up because I was like, oh my gosh, it's like not my imagination that it's like a Blair Waldorf headband. So yeah, so that was my random story. So anyway, let me stop rambling and give you what you want, the makeup. So the first product we're going to be going over is the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey palette. So this is the outer packaging, which I usually don't keep this. Usually I will end up getting rid of this, but I just wanted to show you guys because the packaging then that the actual makeup in is equally cute. So that's why I kind of usually get rid of the outer box thing, because I don't think you really need both, to be honest. I think one is enough, but if you want to keep yours, that's totally cool. Now this has been getting like a lot of mixed reviews, and if anything I think more negative than positive, because some people got it early as like an Ulta Platinum Perk. That's for people who have spent more than $450 like this year at Ulta. So yeah, that's a lot considering it's like only beginning of March, so they spent a lot of money on makeup. Although I buy makeup from a lot of different places, so maybe if I added up all my totals at all those places, maybe I wouldn't want to know the total. But you know, I definitely have not spent $450 at Ulta. I think I've only bought actually one or two things from Ulta this year. But this, I actually got mine from the Too Faced website. So yeah, some people are giving this not the best reviews, but I'm going to tell you what I do like about it. So first of all, something many agree on, of course, is that this packaging is beyond adorable. And the honey is actually like kind of 3D, like how it has that like dripping honey. I think that's really cute. It's just adorable. So these are like the 9-pan ones. So if you're someone who maybe doesn't have any of these, but you watch the videos about them, it's along the lines of like the chocolate bar or the peach palette, in terms of like it's a palette that smells like the name, but it's not as big. It's a smaller palette. It only has the 9 shadows, but it's also a lower price point. So these are the shadows that you get. Let me see, I hope you can see that. I'm also going to be putting swatches up. So, and I think it does smell like peanut butter and honey. I mean, everyone can smell something. I've heard some people say it smells like Nutella, like molasses, like sugar, just like honey, just like peanut butter, like everything under the sun. But to me, it does smell like peanut butter and honey. So now with the swatches, I actually started with the one on the end here and went down that row and then the middle row, And I tried to swatch the light row, but that's a whole nother story. So, alright, the one Going Nuts, as you can see from the swatches, is like one of the top performers in terms of pigmentation. It's like a really pretty brown. It had just like a tad of glitter. I wouldn't really consider it like a full glitter. I don't know what it is. It had like a little bit of like a sheen. But yeah, it's very pigmented. Now the one under it, Bee's Knees, oh my gosh, I did not expect to love a shadow like this so much. It's kind of a chestnut color, and since it did have the sparkle in it, that one is like a shimmer shadow. It has a lot of sparkle. I did not expect it to be so pigmented, but it is, as you can see from the swatches. It's one of my better swatches. It's just wow. Just wow. And then below it, the next swatch is Feeling Nutty. And that one also performs pretty good. It's kind of like a light brown color. And then the next one is from the next row over. It's called Peanut Butter. And Peanut Butter has also been in the Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. And I believe in the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. This is my first palette that I own that has peanut butter. I think peanut butter is a gorgeous shade. It's the swatch of it is so-so, but it looks really good on the eye. As you can see, the Honey Brittle swatch is not all that. Like, it's a little bit light, but to be honest, it's kind of like I don't know, maybe like a honeydew. Or like, I don't even know if that's the right word, or like, it's like a light melon color. So it's kind of like a pastel. So I think it's like meant to be light. Like, it does look cool on the eye. And then Honey Buns, its swatch is okay. The same thing, it's yellow. So it's maybe not going to be as deep as a brown, but it looks really good on the eye. And then the other three, Creamed Honey, Be Sweet, and Queen Bee. I attempted to swatch those, but you can't see them on my arm because I'm just so pale and they blend in. But those are just brow bone shades. So yeah. It's not the biggest deal, but so actually on my eyes today, I don't know if you could tell, but I have Bee's Knees and Honey Buns. I'll see how that looks, and maybe we'll insert a picture to help you see it better. But do not judge my makeup on if you should buy the palette or not. I've always said this. I'm a makeup lover, but I am not a makeup artist or guru. Like, I don't know like what I'm doing with application. Like, I'm just like average. So like my application skills are not like all that. But as you can see, I think the color shows up good for the Bee's Knees. Like, yeah, so I'm crazy about Bee's Knees and Honey Buns and Going Nuts, Feeling Nutty, Peanut Butter. So I actually really like that palette for all those great shades. My only complaint is actually with the brow bone shades and how they give you those giant pans for them, which are like bigger than the other pans, and they give you 3, and you really don't need 3. Who wants 3 like light brow bone shades in a 9-pan palette? I really wish they would have only like given 2, and then maybe like a big pan of like a bonus color, like a color that's like just exclusive to this palette, and like you'll never see it in any other palette ever again because this is limited edition. I think maybe that would have been cool. That a lot of people had that complaint, and I did agree about that we just don't need like 3 of those really, really light shades. But yeah, some other people were saying they didn't think any of the shadows were pigmented enough, or they didn't like it. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion, obviously. When I was putting on the Honey Buns, yeah, I did need to dip my brush a few times, maybe like 3 times per eye to get the color I wanted, but see, I don't mind that. Like, I don't have to have like a one swipe wonder. Like, I'm okay dipping it 3 times. So I'm actually a fan of this, and I don't have peanut butter and jelly, so I'm glad that I got it personally. Um, but I think you should look at like a few reviews if you're like on the fence. And some people did make a point that maybe they should just stick to doing palettes that are kind of like the chocolate bar and the peach palette, like in terms of the quality of those shadows, the size, everything about it. Like, people seem to like it, and it seems to be a bestseller. People had all different like ideas for different scents, because there's another Too Faced palette coming out in a couple of days, but it's not like a scented one, it's a different kind. And I saw in those comments people were giving off all sorts of, they wanted an apple palette, a grape palette, or whatever. And I mean, that could be cool, because just like how the peach was not all peach, a grape does not have to be all purple, and an apple, there's so many different colors of apple. So I mean, people like it and want to buy it, so maybe they should stick to it, because maybe it's what they do best. Maybe these little ones are not what they do best, because yeah, like, I mean, I am glad that I have it, and I do like it, but I definitely like the chocolate bar better. If I was only allowed to bring one palette with me to an island, I would pick the chocolate bar over this one any day, even though I really do love this one, and I don't agree personally with some of the harsh reviews. But like I said, like, everyone is just like has different taste, has different skin, different everything. So I totally understand that some people had a negative experience, and I respect that. So this is $36. You can get it at Ulta, and you can get it at the Too Faced website. And then I also picked up the Better Than Sex mascara. I haven't used it yet, but it's kind of funny because my favorite mascara is the e.l.f. one that's like $2. And I don't know why, I just love it so much. And obviously $2, well, that's amazing. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know once I start using this how I like it. So this is definitely like a splurge for me for mascara, because I'm used to using like $2 mascara. So that's kind of funny. So the next item that I'm about to show you is something that's going to be hard to show on camera, because it's just something that in person it has like a quality that really like the camera doesn't pick up. It's the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. This is kind of like iridescent. I don't know if you guys could tell that. Oh, at least you can see that the letter A better than I thought that you'd be able to. And then also I forgot to show you the outer box. Even though I just said it before, I rarely keep outer boxes. I really like this one. I think I might keep this one. I don't know, it's just really cool looking. They say that Kat Von D worked 7 years on this, which is neat. And what was funny is that someone on my Facebook, we were talking about this palette, a few of us, because I just happened to get lucky, because people are always like, this palette's going in and out of stock, and people are grabbing them like that, and I happened to just be looking for something else on the Sephora website, like the day they restocked this, so I kind of just grabbed it, like, I don't know, I got excited and I grabbed it. And one of my friends said, like, don't you think it's overpriced? And I'm like, yeah, it is, but so is everything that we like. But after seeing some really cool things that it can do, I no longer think that. I think it's actually kind of priced properly and priced similarly with like her other products. It's technically a highlighter, but it can be used as an eyeshadow, either a straight up eyeshadow or a little trick that I'm going to tell you about in a minute. So there's 4 colors: green emerald, ultraviolet amethyst, blue sapphire, and pink opal. So let you see that the best you can, and then I'll pop in a little screenshot for you if it helps. So I actually do have the blue on my face, and you probably cannot see it because it's like something that's just like so iridescent and more subtle than people really realize. Because some people are like, I don't want to wear a purple highlighter. Like, what am I going to do with that? I mean, I guess you do have to be someone that's willing to take risks and likes to do stuff outside the box, which, I mean, I personally, I do. I love doing stuff outside the box. I have some funky lipstick colors. Sometimes I do my eyes in weird colors, so this is cool for me. And then I saw people doing all cool experiments with this, so I tried one. So, I was almost going to try it for you guys on camera, but it's just a crazy week for me because I have to get an outpatient procedure done. So I knew if like I did it on camera, it was gonna like extend the shooting, the editing. It was gonna probably like get me really off schedule. But when I do this again, I will put it on my Instagram, or maybe I'll just wear it on video one day. What I did the other day was I took a black matte eyeshadow. It was Blackjack from the Urban Decay Naked Basics, but really you can use any black matte that you want to. Put it all over my lid. Then I took the, which one did I take? I took the Ultraviolet Amethyst, and I, with my finger, just like blotted it, like lightly, like tapped it all over the black. And before you knew it, my eyelids were no longer black. They were like neon purple. Like, it was like a really cool, like metallic purple, like violet purple, and even my mom thought it was cool, and I didn't think she'd like it, and she really liked it. Another thing I tried with the pink opal was I used a pink. It was like a medium pink, like not a baby pink, not like a neon. It had to be like a middle pink, and I took the pink opal and tapped it on, and it was a matte too. This way I knew the lipstick would be dried before I did this. I took the pink opal and it made the lips have like a foiled look. So I mean, there's a lot you can do with this. And then I'll put some swatches up, and you can see in the swatches how they look. But I honestly don't even think the swatches are doing them justice, because it's just kind of something you got to experience in person. But if you're someone who's adventurous, I really think you should grab this one. It's something that once you get your hands on it, you can try so many neat things. But if you're someone who just is like afraid of color, or you just don't like color, you like more of like a classic look, then I totally understand that, and it might not be the right palette for you. Another thing I tried, I mean, like, I love ColourPop lipstick. As a lot of you may know, if you watch a lot of my videos, I have like a big collection. But I was trying to try some different products, so I picked up her liquid lipstick in the color Ophelia. I didn't wear it though today because I thought it was a little bit too light for on camera. Because when I wear too light of a lipstick on camera, I feel like it kind of like washes me out, if that makes sense. I do love the packaging. Like, look at like it has like roses and stuff. Like, it's really neat. It's really pretty. I put it on. At first it was weird because like the stick is much longer than the ColourPop, so I had to get used to it. The formula is really great. I really do like it. It's just that I feel like it's as equally good as ColourPop. Like, they're equal, and this one's so much more expensive. Like, I could have had 3 ColourPop for one of these. So ColourPop will remain my favorite, but I do want to keep trying some other liquid lipsticks just so I have some variety and see what's out there. But I have a feeling ColourPop might always be, I just dropped that. ColourPop might always be my numero uno. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope maybe I helped you make a decision if you were thinking about buying one of these, or if maybe you hadn't thought of one of these, maybe now you want to get one. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of these 2 palettes? Or if you don't like these 2 palettes, what palettes do you plan to purchase this month or for the spring? Because there's been some cool new releases lately. In eyeshadow and in highlighters. We have the Jeffree Star, we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter. We have just a lot of different things that just came out or are coming out. So let me know what you plan to get next or just got. I love hearing about different products. So that's all for today. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, because it lets me know that you liked it, and I'll do other videos that are similar soon. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.